Hi, I'm Mark Mannis, Director of Instruction at the Golf Center at the Highlands, and you get it, this is a toughie. We got to figure out how to get this ball high enough to get it out of the bunker and get it going forward a little bit to get it onto the green. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, especially when the ball is underground. The fact of the matter is, this shot requires a little bit of practice, so pay attention, get ready to get in the bunker and work at it a little bit. And I don't suggest doing it with railroad ties in front of you at first. Here's what I do. To hit this shot, unlike the normal buried lie where I just turn the club in about 30 to 45 degrees, in this case, I'm going to turn this thing in 90 degrees. I'm going to turn the club in all the way. The reason is I want it to dig. I don't care about follow through. I want this club to go down because I know if it goes down enough, the ball will pop up. Now, the reason we don't try to hit this with an open club face is when you open the face, it's hard to make the club dig enough. And from this buried lie, if we do that, the ball's not likely to go forward enough. So when this ball's close to a lip or close to the edge and got to get it up very quickly and very high, I turn the face in a lot. Here's what happens. That easily cleared the lip. It had a little forward momentum on it, got all the way to the hole easily. More times than not, when you find yourself on an upslope, buried under the lip, and you try to play this shot, the ball doesn't come out of the bunker. I see a lot of people pop it up in the air, it comes right back down, rolls either into the divot or further back. Using this method, turning the club face in almost 90 degrees, and making the club dig into the sand just outside the ball, what winds up happening is the hosel winds up pushing on the sand that pushes it forward. The club going down into the sand gets the sand working up and forward, and consequently we get the ball out. I've been able to get the ball out of some pretty bad situations using this shot. I think you got to try it a little bit, you got to practice a little bit, and you got to be real comfortable with the idea of swinging down pretty aggressively, letting the club go into the sand, and then basically stopping, because follow through is going to be limited, whether it's by railroad ties or the lip of the bunker. I'm not using this shot from back in the middle, just simply up close to the edge. Practice this a little bit. If you got a little bit of club head speed, you should be able to do this. Takes a little focus because really there is a fine margin for error here. But if you noticed, that ball came out and went relatively straight, even though I had the club face looking at my left leg. Give this a little practice. I know this is a shot you need to add to your repertoire.